Okay, this one is much more difficult. I'll tell you the number one reason why there's parameters in a problem. There's not a number. It isn't like that equal a number. So it's more difficult. There's no doubt about it. So what I'm going to claim over here, I'm still going to use substitution. And I'm sorry, not substitution, elimination. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply the second equation by 4. Let me put that down for you. Now someone says, why are you doing that? I want to eliminate the x's. And by the way, although they don't line up, I'll be able to do this. All right? Now, when I do it, I'm actually going to write it down. So that's going to be 16y squared minus 4x squared. I'm multiplying the bottom equation by 4, by the way. 4, 3a minus b, a minus 3. Whoops, sorry about that, 3b. All right? Now, if I add those two equations together, it's not that bad. All right? What I'm saying over here, looking at it, what would you get? Well, I got to be careful now, don't I? And you get, 16. Well, first of all, the x squareds definitely disappear. And what do you get? You get 16y squared, 15y squared. All right? I got troubles now. I got to add things together, by the way. And someone says, what are you adding together? This and this. Now, you can just simply write it down, by the way. I'm not opposed to that, but it might make it really tough for me to deal with. So I'm adding them together, by the way. So I'm going to multiply it out, which might seem crazy to you. Right? What are you going to get over there? Well, you can get 3a squared plus 9ab, 10ab, plus 3b squared. What do you get for the other one? Well, 3a times a is 3a squared, but 12a squared, because I'm multiplying by 4. And then what do you get? You get minus 9ab minus ab, that's minus 10ab, so minus 40ab. Then what do you get? You're going to get, let's see, minus b times minus 3 is plus 3b squared, so plus 12b squared. And I'm adding them together. And this seems like, it almost seems like busy work at this point. So 15a squared minus 30ab plus 15b squared. Well, isn't that convenient? I'll put that down what I mean by that. It's 15a squared minus 30ab plus 15b squared. Then I'm going to divide by 15, because I don't like 15. It's easier for me to do this. You get a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Well, this thing's a perfect square. What is it going to be? A minus b, I'm sorry, it's a square, squared. All right? A little bit tricky, though. I realize that. So what's y going to be? Y would be plus or minus a minus b. All right? So I do know what y is. And again, I want to point out, knowing what y is really does help me find out what the x is in the problem. I'm going to say I led here, and I don't like looking back unless I make mistakes. So I'm going to get rid of all this stuff over here that I just did. Right, all of it. I'm getting rid of all of it, including my elimination process over here. All right, and I'm pretty happy I got something pretty simple. And this is typical. When I get something, I'm happy I got something simple. And what's y? Well, it could be plus a minus b. Well, I'm not going to put the plus sign down. It's kind of almost ridiculous, right? So I'm going to say it could be, let's see, a minus b. The other thing it could be is y could be, well, if it did the minus, it would be b minus a. Right? I hate to do it to you, but I got some problems over here. And the problem is I got to plug it back in. I know it's tough. Of course, I'm going to do one. I don't want to do them all. I want to do this one over here for you. And if you did that, I'm going to write it down for you. You get 4x squared minus, well, I got to square the a minus b now, which might seem outrageous to you, but I got to do it. That's going to be a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Again, I'm using this equation over here. All right? 4x squared minus, I just squared a minus b. What do you get on the right side? Well, I know we already did it, but I'll do it again. You get 3a squared, right? Then you're going to get 9 plus 1, 10ab. And then what do you get? You get plus 3b squared. Well, I got some work to do. I'll put up the work for you. It's 4x squared. Well, let's see what you get over there. You get 4a squared. And then you get what? 8ab. And then what do you get? Plus 2, let me see, make sure of that. Minus, plus 4b squared, I'm sorry. Well, it divides by 4. And what do you get? X squared is equal to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, which happens to be a perfect square. And what's going to be a plus b squared. So for this case over here, x would equal plus or minus a plus b. All right, so I'm pretty comfortable with that, worked out really nicely. And by the way, just as an exercise, do the other one, see if you get that too. All right, I'll tell you where the answers are. By the way, this one can't be graphed because of the parameters. All right, but I'm going to write an answer down for you. And the answer is going to be as follows. Well, whoops. And then we'll check in the key. A plus b, a minus b. That could be one answer. The other answer could be minus a minus b, comma, a minus b. All right? So I got that, and I'm going to look at my key right now and see if I see that. And let me see if I see it. And do I see the a plus b, a minus b? Right here. I see that. Do I see the minus a minus b, a minus b? I see that right over here. My claim is this. If you do this, the b minus a, right? By the way, this is b minus a. It's the same thing. You're going to get that, those answers. This you should do on your own if you haven't done so already. Do on your own. Do on your own. It's easy. We just went through a bunch of them. All right, granted, someone says, I don't like your work, whatever. I'm not saying my work is the best work, but my name, if you need to reach out to me, is Ron Bannon. I think you probably know that by now. And my email address, and that's if I'm not overwhelmed, I'll respond to you, is B as in boy, the @ symbol, nnon.us. And please reach out to me if you have some comments, some concerns, you want to share some ideas with me, whatever. I'll try to get back to you if I can. Sometimes I'm too busy, I can't get back to you. Sometimes I read the email, I still can't get back to you. Sometimes I don't read the email, sometimes it gets flagged as junk, whatever. Don't feel offended if I don't get back to you. But again, I'll try my best to get back to everyone who responds to me. Thank you.